I don't want to give up. I really don't want to give up. Mama didn't raise a quitter. I raised a kid with a lot of mental issues, but not a quitter. Not a quitter. In 2020, a strange house listing went viral. The property at 8800 Blue Lick Road, Louisville, Kentucky, drew attention because, well, from the outside, it appeared to be a perfectly normal home. However, once people actually went inside to take the 3D tour, things got strange. People first noticed the clutter and the mess inside of the living room, but then also noticed the massive, almost Jurassic levels of Monster energy drinks. Soon, other things popped out, like the fact that this home seemed to have no traditional interior home architecture, like, say, actual walls. Going downstairs, things only got stranger. What at first appeared to be a basement seemed to be a hoarder's nightmare. Multiple rooms filled with shelves and products, all in their original wrapping, filled what seemed to be every single corner of this basement. Exploring further revealed a labyrinth of shelves filled with DVDs and many more other curious items. So much of this house seemed to make no sense in any way, shape, or form. What was this? A hoarder's abode? Some strange entry into the saga of the backrooms? Well, as it turns out, it's nothing that, fantastical. As it turned out to be exactly what a lot of people figured it was when, they first started looking around and actually thinking about things clearly. This is a home business. Apparently, they just buy stuff in bulk, mostly physical media, and then resell it online one piece at a time for a profit. Now, that didn't immediately explain some of the weird architectural quirks of this place, most notably the fact that despite having seen multiple bathrooms, no one had seen a shower or a bathtub. And this is part of what made this listing go viral, the Find the Bathtub game. You go into the 3D tour and you try to find the one bathtub / shower in the entire house. Now, once you find it and then you do a little bit of research, some of the stuff about the house makes a little bit more sense, but we'll get to that in a few minutes. Not too long after the original listing kind of went viral, the 3D tour got taken down because of some reasons that'll become clear when we actually take this tour. But somebody actually took those files and put them back up so that people can do the tour again. Now, aside from the Find the Bathtub game, this sort of became a viral thing because people used the place for a scavenger hunt. This 3D tour designed to show off this property and this house kind of became a video game, and people just picked out random things that they saw and they made it into a scavenger hunt. Try to find the bathtub, try to find the cat. Now, I found a list that is apparently set up from easiest to super difficult. So, I don't know what some of this stuff is going to be. I just kind of saw the first 2 levels of it. So we're going to try to do this. We're going to try to go through this list and try to do the scavenger hunt. Now, I am going to try to find the bathtub again. When a friend sent me this back in 2020, I did play the bathtub game, and we had a conversation that you can read over on Facebook where I posted screenshots of it. But I haven't done this in about 5 years. Now, I am going to find the bathtub and all these other things. But if you would like to actually do this scavenger hunt yourself and see how much of this stuff you can find, there are links to not only the 3D tour, but the scavenger list in the description down below. So if you want to do that, go ahead and pause, go ahead and try to do it yourself. I'm going to give myself a couple of hours to try to do this and just see how far I go. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look inside 8800 Blue Lick Road. All right. So this is our starting point. This is our Resident Evil style safe room. Nothing too weird going on here. An insane amount of DVDs. Some of those look like they might be blank DVDs. I'm just kind of looking around a little bit. Star Trek Deep Space Nine. I can't tell if that's a complete set or like a seasonal set. Photo a couple kids, some weights. So good. Whoever lives here is trying their best to live healthy. Bunch of Santas. That might be... I'm not entirely sure what this is. Big screen, some Febreze. Okay, now this is something I didn't notice when I first did this. There is a cat living here somewhere because there's tiny cat containers and bowls of food. There's a litter box here. We need to sweep that. Here's a mirror. Okay, this is one thing that actually gives you a hint as to what this place is. All right, so an alarm like that you don't usually find in a regular home or something built as a home, right? So also this is what look at this. There's no traditional walls. This is just like a partition that you find say in conference rooms and things like that. There's the monster drinks. Also the clearly marked exits. So the original listing actually explains some of this. This place used to be both a church and a daycare center. I think it started out as a church originally, and I'll show you why in a minute. But here's our kitchen area. There's the monster drinks. This the partition between kitchen and living room is really just these cabinets that were brought in. Bunch of ramen and energy drinks. There's a college diet. Some Pop-Tarts, grits. Hey, building blocks of any good food pyramid here. Can't really tell what those pictures are on the fridge. For some reason there's a bottle of mouthwash here. All right. Box cutter just left open. I think that's olive oil. That might be beer. I can't really tell. Somebody left plastic on one of the burners. Hope that doesn't turn on. All right. Another box of Monster. All right. So I'm just kind of looking around, but let me look at my list real quick. Hold on a second. What am I looking for? Okay, so for level 1, I need to find the cat, the boiler, the bathtub, the globe, the emoji pillow, Domino's pizza and a banana, and the porn room. There is a porn room in this place, and it's part of the reason that the 3D tour got taken down because, well, when I get to the bathtub, you'll see why. It's not just the fact that it's a porn room, it's what else is in the porn room. All right, so it looks like, I feel like most of the stuff, except for the porn room and the bathtub, which I know are not in the residential area. You have to go into the other areas. Everything else here feels like it should be somewhere here in the residence. So let me check, let me look around. I would think the cat would, I mean, it's a cat, it's gonna wander, right? So is there anything, okay, so this is the main bedroom. God, I feel skeezy looking at this bed. That pillow too, my God. Okay, so even knowing what this place is, this is part of the reason I think a lot of people kind of became enamored with it, because any house tour kind of feels like you're invading somebody's personal space, but at least they pick up for the most part. Nothing here is picked up. Like there's like dirty laundry everywhere. Nothing remotely looking like a closet. What the heck is that? I can't tell what that can is. What do we got here? It's like some Pepto-Bismol, a couple of tablets, more boxes of something. What? I don't even know what that is. Another. Why are there 2 TVs in here? There's somebody's shorts or jorts just there. There's an Xbox. There's a. Oh wait. Kitty! All right. That cat looks like it has hair. Like, look at the black. It looks like it's wearing a wig. That is actually kind of disturbing. Stop staring at me, cat. Gentlemen, what's up? Ooh, what is that? That looks like a Super Nintendo cartridge. Neat. I don't think I saw a Super Nintendo. Okay, so that's the cat. Oh, there I am. See a router. Okay, the other stuff I think might be downstairs. Is there no? There it is. The other stuff I think might be downstairs. Okay. Another clearly marked exit. That's 2. I remember seeing these things. A couple kids. Might be the same kid, actually. I don't know. What is that? That's Minions. Vacuum cleaner. Okay, now this is where things start getting a little weird. Map of something. Laundry room. Okay. So I think the boiler should be down here. I mean, it makes sense it would be down here. There's a fridge here for some reason. I don't know why you need a fridge in the laundry room. Another litter box. That's the AC unit. Boiler! Found it. All right. Okay, so I still need to find the globe, the pillow, the emoji pillow, Domino's pizza, and a banana. All right. Okay, the pillow might be in one of the bedrooms down here. There's a lot of cleaning products, but this place does not feel clean. Bathrooms. Okay, this is the other thing that weirded people out. I can kind of see the camera there. Okay, so this does not look like, you know, the most well put together place, but if you walk into the bathrooms, there are toilets side by side here. For some reason. There's also 2 trash cans for some reason. A map of... I actually cannot tell what that is. I don't know if it's an island or a peninsula. No, not in there. Okay, and then there's... Yeah, the 2... Okay, yeah, 2 bedrooms. Remember that. The other bathroom. There's a urinal. Now, when this was a church, the prevailing theory is that the reason these things are side by side is because there were partitions at some point and they got removed when this became a house, hence why there's toilets side by side. Okay, so this is one of the 2 bedrooms down here. That's actually a nice looking piece of furniture. Looks like it's a little chipped. That might be just an artifact from the way this was recorded. That actually looks kind of nice. Nothing here. Emoji pillow. Emoji pillow. Sir, are you an emoji pillow? Let me move forward. Thank you. I don't see an emoji pillow. Power strip. Curtains wall. This might actually be larger than my first dorm room. Okay, and then there's another room here. With the man cave. I will not be welcome into the man cave. Boxes of soda. Yeah, 3 guys live in this place. Definitely 3 guys. Not just the clothes. Not to be sexist or stereotypical, but I cannot imagine women living like this. Globe, found it. Yeah, this is what I was talking about, man. Like, you're gonna show this place off to try to get people to buy it. Close the drawers. Don't just leave your dirty socks and underwear lying all over the place. That's kind of gross. What else we got over here? Pillow? Emoji pillow. No emoji pillow. Okay, then I actually have no idea. Why else would there be a pillow in this place? See my reflection there. Is that a flat screen behind a flat screen? Why? Hold on a second. I don't remember seeing that. Then again, I wasn't really looking at this. When a friend sent this to me, one of the reasons I didn't really look around too much, except for the bathtub, is because it was 2020, the middle of the pandemic. And when he sent this to me, I was in the middle of teaching a triple load of classes at San Jacinto College, which is 12 courses. All right. Can't really make out the DVDs too well. Emoji pillow. It's like a pillbox, some water. I don't know, man. This is like, not that I'm that neat myself, but I feel like I need a bath walking through some of these rooms. Okay, downstairs kitchen. Remember the downstairs kitchen? Crispy Street. Ooh, wait, is that Devil's Rejects? Love that movie. Hey, what do you do if you need something from one of these bottom boxes, or is each column like the same thing? Okay. What else? Okay. So this is the downstairs kitchen. Now, these kitchens, this one and the one upstairs, I'm guessing when this was a church, this is where they would set up like social events or food or stuff like that. I guess it's the only explanation I can come up with. More DVDs. This looks like it's a packing area. Oh, bananas and pizza boxes. Got them. Those are Domino's, right? Yay! All right. Okay, that's it for the residential area. So I don't know where else a pillow might be, unless it's something they're selling that's in... Well, that'll make me have to go all the way over there. Like into the actual storage areas, because that place is a labyrinth. Although, somebody did tell me that to keep yourself from getting lost in this place, keep in mind that there are only 2 major areas. The residential area, which this is kind of the end of it, is the living space upstairs and this area down here. And then there's a hallway behind me. Where is it? This thing connects into the second area, which is the primary storage area. This is where that has all the shelves and the thing that feels like a labyrinth. But it says they told me to just remember, it's just 2 areas. Just keep that in mind. 2 big open areas with shelves inside. What is this anyway? It's a bunch more boxes. Wait, is this another room? I don't remember seeing... I thought this was just blocked off. I really didn't look around too well. Okay. Can I go this way? I have no idea if I can actually go that way. Oh my god, don't tell me this is like their main office. There's another exit. Yeah, there's the main office. I'm seeing 1, 2... God, I don't have OCD, but I feel like I would kind of go a little insane having to work in a place like this. A big roll of packing material. More boxes. There's a dangerous amount of box cutters. Big lots, more computers. Okay. Oh god, that chair's beaten up. There's what else? Oh, wait, what is it? Emoji pillow! Alright, excellent, good. Okay, I can, ooh, yeah. Hey, this is the easy one. So the only things I have left in easy are the bathtub and the porn room. Now those are together, so I need to go into the main area. This is the belly of the beast. Let's go look at these DVDs here real quick. The Invitation, Eureka, Day of the Dead, nice. Can't read all of them, actually. Legends, something, Pirates, which I think that might be like the porn parody that came out when Pirates of the Caribbean came out. There was a bunch of stories about that. What's over here? Another monitor. It's a Wii. Is that a leaf blower? Looks like a leaf blower. Can't read those. Wow, they really used every inch of space they could for storage, didn't they? Wow, that window's useless. There's a ladder back there that you're not getting to that. More packing materials. There's the back. Can't figure out what those are. There's another door. Good luck getting that. That feels like a fire hazard. I mean, there's another door over there that's clear, but this feels like it would be a fire hazard. Might be part of the reason this was taken down. Okay, so I gotta go. Oh god, okay, I gotta remember where this thing is. I kind of don't. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely where they pack stuff. There's another bathroom. Okay, there I am again. Note that all these bathrooms apparently are used as personal bathrooms. I don't know how or why. I can't read what that says. Stall here. Can I move forward? Yes, I can. There's a urinal, vacuum. Okay. All right, I remember seeing this. This is where I started seeing all the DVDs, and things were getting weird. What do we have here? Ooh, that's definitely Interview with a Vampire. It looks like Jack and Jill, not Jim Carrey's best movie. This is the ladies' room. Excuse me. There I am again. Yeah, there's like why are there toothbrushes in every single bathroom here? Who needs this? I am confused, but apparently the business is still doing well. Actually, it's a successful home business. Okay, so there's a storage area here. There's another storage area here. These are, like, we're in the main area now. Upstairs is the big one. Now, if I remember, it's not down here. It's upstairs somewhere. So I'm gonna go up. I think these are the main stairs. This is the double doors. Now, this is part of when this was a church. I'm guessing this would have been the main entrance because you go up these steps here. This is what I think would have been the main sanctuary area. Now, you kind of can't tell how big it is because there's, all these shelves in the way, but I think this would have been the main sanctuary area. All right, somebody else's desk here for some odd reason. I don't know why they need a desk here. Okay, so if I remember, it's here in this part somewhere. The bathtub, I mean. This isn't the porn room. No, this is just more storage. Ladder. Another Xbox, but not what I'm looking for. Okay, so it's got to be on the other side. And once you see what this tub looks like, you're going to understand why, if you know that this used to be a church, why it makes sense that it's here where I am right now. Ooh, Bob Saget. I miss Bob Saget. Found it! Porn room. Okay. I don't think I have to block anything out. Is there a copy of Brave in the porn room? God. Okay, there it is. Okay, there is is there a trash can in here? This is the tub. Found it. Now, some of you may already have figured out what this thing is. This used to be a church. This was the baptismal tub. This is where they would baptize people. This also means that if you're living here, you got to go from the residential area downstairs, across the kitchen, through the hallway, up the storage area, into the front, across the main area, to the right side, and then here if you want to take a bath. And it's used. There's people's personal hygienic products are here. So clearly this gets used as a tub. I don't know why there are 3 shower heads. I don't remember seeing that. But it was part of the reason that the 3D tour got taken down, because apparently the realtor felt it would have been in bad taste to have a baptismal tub in a room full of porn. What a prude, am I right? Okay, so that's the easy part. I gotta find 3 Xboxes. I look at yourself in 2 mirrors. Okay, I've definitely done that. I've already looked at myself, but I'll double back to make sure that I do that. Go up 3 steps into the storage room. Right. There are multiple stairways up here. A portrait of 2 boys and a portrait of 2 men. Those are in the residential. I remember seeing them. 4 flat screens. That's easy. 2 urinals. Just go to the bathrooms. I know where those are. All 3 vacuums. I think I've seen 2, but I gotta double back. 3 open folding chairs in uncomfortable places. There's 1 right here, so I'm gonna put porn room. Oh boy, the barcode scanner. All 6 exits. The hedge trimmer and 7 flavors of Monster. Okay, so I already got the weird folding chair here. Now I'm gonna reload this to just kind of speed run back into the residential area. Okay. I don't think that's an Xbox. Okay, the Monster one, that one's easy. They're all right here. I need to find 7 of them, so that's 1, 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Do not tell me I gotta walk. There's another. No, that's the white one. Do not tell me I gotta walk around to find like 1 can of Monster, like 1 solitary can of Monster. Oh my god. Okay, what am I looking for? Okay, vacuums. I know I saw one around here. I don't think it was in the bedroom. Okay, this is carpeted. Hey, kitty. Okay, there's the 2 men. So they're there, and I don't see a vacuum. All right. Damn it. Okay. Wait, there was 1. Yeah, okay. Vacuum in the stairs. Okay, folding chair. Okay. It's 2. I do shudder to think why that's rusted there. Oh wait, Xbox. There's one in the master bedroom. I'm calling it the master bedroom, but okay. And there's the boys. Okay, there are the boys, and the 2 guys were over here. I'm heading that way. Is that no? I already counted the purple one. Damn it. Okay. Hang on. I know there was. Okay, the 2 guys. Yeah, the 2 guys are over here. Okay, so 2 guys in the pictures of 2 boys. Got them. 4 flat screen TVs. All right. Oh, there's 2. Yeah, there's the one in this thing, and the one up here, and there's the double one downstairs. I'm gonna go get that one. Yeah, there's the double. So that's 1, 2. That's 4. Okay, 2 urinals. I gotta find the men's restrooms because the women's one don't have them for obvious reasons. Is it the men's one? The man's one. I know what I said. Okay, 1 urinal, men's restroom over here. Okay, let me just get that one real quick, just so I can cross it off the list. Oh wait! You can see yourself in one of these. I think it's one of the bathrooms. Yeah, I can kind of see myself in the corner there, and I know there was a reflection over here. I think. Yeah, that's 2. Yeah, 2. That's it. I got it. Oh, Xbox. Xbox. I gotta confirm the Xbox. Okay, I saw an Xbox up here. It wasn't plugged into this thing. It was like, yeah, there it is. There's an Xbox on the floor. So one in the main bedroom. Oh, that's full of cat food. I just noticed that. Okay, and there's another urinal somewhere over here. Yeah, the one over here past the kitchen. I saw that. I wish there was a way to fast travel. Okay, where's the other men's room here? Men's room. Wait, is this? Yep, urinal. Okay, the exits. Okay, so there's one in the main residence. There's the main one in the main residence. There's one in the kitchen. I remember seeing that one. And I think there's a couple. There's two in the office. I think two or 3 are in the office. All right, hold on. So I gotta double back a little bit. Okay, where's the office? It's through the kitchen. There's one over here. There it is. Okay, one. Oh, vacuum in the office. Okay, and then there's the other one. Yeah, the other one right there, and I think that's the only one. Yeah, that's a solid wall. Okay, so I still need to find barcode scanner. I feel like it would be a barcode scanner where they're packing stuff, maybe? No, I don't see anything. It looks like a barcode scanner. Maybe the office? I don't know why they would have a barcode scanner up here. I feel like maybe you'd be doing that where you're packing stuff. Is that a barcode scanner? I think that's a barcode scanner. Holy crap. Okay, hedge trimmer. Toad stairs. Hedge trimmer. Where would you find a hedge trimmer here? Alright, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go into the actual storage areas because I have no idea where you would find a hedge trimmer. Here. Okay, so left or right. Let's try right. This is where things start getting a little weird, because if you don't know what this place was supposed to be, it really does feel like it's just like a hoarder who has reached God level. Gary Stewart, no idea who you are. In case... oh god, yeah, I remember these little figurines. Where's from you little fuckers? I mean, there appears to be some sort of organization in this place. I don't know how well those stickies do. Looks like toys. Diane Gilman, if you've been looking for your box, I have it. Same thing for Ms. Rhonda Shear and something Thomas. Whoa, that's a fast one. Hello, Santa. Let's say Beanie Babies. Oh my god, Beanie Babies. We used to collect those like crypto. Have about the same value at this point, too. Packing stuff. I don't think there's a trimmer here. Oh, stairs. Hold on. Because it's not just the main stairwell. There's other entrances. It looks like it's it. Wait, what does that say? Pirates? Pirates. Okay. Oh, exit. Let's call this the pirate exit. Okay, so I just need to find the other store. Yeah, because if I... Yeah, that's the main upstairs area with the porn room. There's another entrance, though. There's at least one more. What are you? Dark Hellhole, cool. Czechoslovakia. Drugs! Alright. Animals. This looks so chaotic, but they have to have some kind of system as to where everything is, because this is a business that apparently works. Hedge trimmers, no hedge trimmers. Why am I singing the Halo song? Okay, so this is the other bottom storage area. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we just... Feel the vibe? Well, I'm feeling something, my man. Feel the vibe. What does that say? Perfect skin? Body? Why is it next to Farmville Animal Games? 50 sheep and 5 cows. That sounds like a steal. This is what I mean. There's so many things, like, I'm sure that makes sense to whoever wrote it. I don't know what that is, though. More of the Devil's Rejects, okay. Who buys 100 pack of the Devil's Rejects? Who sells 100 packs of the Devil's Rejects? Exit. Okay, here's the other exit. Okay, Totes exit. All right, let's just call this Totes exit. And this also counts as one of the third stairwell. So that would be, yeah. Let's just call this, yeah, like the third one. Okay, got it. Okay, so that's 3. I'm still missing a vacuum. Yeah, look at that. I found Dick. A vacuum, a hedge trimmer. These are all tools. There's a folding chair, but it's not open, so that doesn't count. Okay, this looks like stuff they actually use here, not that they're selling. Hedge trimmer. Hedge trimmer is that thing that looks like a chainsaw, but it's not, right? As you can tell, I am not a very handy man. There's a saw. Cool. I feel like this thing would be bigger. Here on the side. Another folding chair, but that's closed. Mother with child? Mother with child? Wait, is that it? Hey, I found it. All right. Here's a trimmer. And is that a vacuum cleaner? That is indeed a vacuum cleaner. Wait, is this the boiler? Wait, is this the boiler? Then what did I find earlier? Wait, I don't know what a boiler looks like, I just realized. I'll just say I found it. It's got to be one of these two, right? Okay, so the only thing I have left on this list for what is this one? This is normal. I need to find 2 more Xboxes. I found all 3 vacuums, and I still need 1 open folding chair and 1 flavor of Monster. God damn it! If I was okay, hold on. Let's think about this rationally. There's clearly chaos in here, but there's a system to it, right? This is a business with a baptismal tub and a porn room. Where else would you find Monster? It's not in the kitchen. Would it be in the office? Like, I feel like if you're gonna be, I feel like it'd be either in the kitchen or like somewhere where people work. Okay, no, this is the back. This is the back area. Do I see a Monster energy drink? Because I don't. There's a box of it or somewhere here. Oh, these South Park something. Give me to the desk. Give me to the desk. Okay. Bottle of Monster. Don't see anything that looks like a bottle of Monster. This desk? Nope. Do not tell me I'm looking for like a solitary can that someone just kind of left somewhere. There's a desk upstairs. There's a desk upstairs, maybe up there. All right, let's check your desk out. No. Dick. Jesus Christ, what else? What else could this be? Ooh, Star Trek. Oh, that's Hobbs and Shaw. Blech. If you're relatively new to the channel, 2 years ago, I did a watch of the entire Fast saga. That is 20 hours I want back from my life. Okay, it's not at the desks. It's not in the kitchen. Is it in the... I feel like it would be in the kitchen. Unless somebody just like... I'm gonna have to walk down each of these aisles, aren't I? Jesus Christ. Chair, but not, like, open. If it's that somebody left a bottle of Monster just somewhere, I'm gonna be pissed. Like a discarded can that just dropped. God, what is that? 30 Rock? That's a cool show. I never finished watching it, but that's a cool show. Somewhere here, Big Love, Ballin', Bad Meat. Okay, well, it feels like it actually is in alphabetical order, so I guess there is a system of some sort. Let's go to the end and kind of walk back. Ooh, that looks like Final Destination. I don't know which one that is, though. Fear.com. I remember that one. That was a way back in the day. E.T. Gilmore Girls. Jesus Christ. Alright, I don't see... It wouldn't be up here, though. I mean, assuming these are vaguely professionals, I don't think they just leave a can of energy drink over their merchandise. Somebody having a drink of Monster in the porn room? Nope. You're in the trash can? That would suck if that's... Nope. Walk down that one. Okay, so it looks like there's at least like an alphabetical order to some of this stuff. Lyle, yeah, okay, these are the L's now. What else we got down here? I don't recognize most of these movies. No offense, I don't know what that is. It was like a Paranormal Activity collection or something like that. That's kind of cool. Damn. 1 can of Monster. I'm gonna go insane. More insane. Okay, and for some reason I can't go further that way. All Tommy. Ooh, Tommy! I'm thinking of putting that up on the, for February this year. Oh! Chair, found it. Something, anything. Ferryman, who do? Wait. Are those more copies of Fear.com? Why would you have the same movie in 2 different places? I was just saying, okay, this makes sense. I guess there's a system. I don't see it, but there's... Why... This makes no... Why not keep them together? Okay, I might be a little OCD. I'm hearing myself. I might be a little OCD. Oh, my God. Okay. Come on. You can do this. Maybe in here. I didn't look around too much in here. Nothing here. CSI packs. Oh, wait, that's an Xbox. So I'm missing 1. Did I not count this right? Would they be that cruel to just have like a random can that somebody else brought that is not one of the ones that they brought in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's another one back here. Hold on, can I go back here? Yeah. There's another one back here. I already counted this one. There's the purple one. I counted that. That's Mountain Dew. I am a dumb man. 7. Okay, so now let's do hard. And now I gotta find a pair of scissors among the knives, ibuprofen, Lego Star Wars, The Complete Saga. Welcome to the man cave sign. I think I remember seeing that in one of the bedrooms. 3 cat litter containers, a map of the UK, 4 dead Santas, and Curtis the Box. What the fuck is all that? Okay, some of them I understand, but what the hell is Curtis the... Don't tell me it's just a box that says Curtis. Scissors among the knives. That feels like it would be like a knife block, maybe? Okay, so I'm in a kitchen. Scissors among the knives. There it is. Okay, the cat litter containers. That might be up here as well. There's the litter box here. Okay, that's 1. Yeah, that's 1, 2, and there was a 3rd one somewhere. It's got to be the residential area though. That's the only place I saw any cat stuff. Laundry room, maybe. Oh wait, litter box here. So that means that there must be. Wait, hold on. Give me another angle. Damn it. Dang it. Yeah, there they are. Litter boxes. Okay. Not litter boxes, but boxes of litter. Okay, and welcome to the man cave was one of the bedrooms. I remember pointing it out. Welcome to the man cave. Poster. Was it a poster? I should remember what it looked like. I remember I saw something that said welcome to the man cave. Welcome to the man cave. There it is. Ibuprofen. Okay, there was medicine. There was medicine upstairs. Was there a bottle? Oh, okay, I'm gonna fast travel to the beginning. I saw that there was medicine and stuff next to the bed. Here we go. That's antacid. That's definitely antacid. Okay, a bunch of creams. I can't read that. I don't want to know what you need those creams for. Oh, damn it! I gotta go back downstairs. Okay. Ibuprofen feels like it'd be either in the bedrooms or the office. Map. Is that the map of the UK? Okay, I'm looking at a map of the UK that looks like it's kind of the same, so I'm going to call it ibuprofen. Maybe over here? Okay, I see some pills or stuff like that. That would be ibuprofen. All right. Okay, so that actually leaves Lego Star Wars, 4 Dead Santas, and Curtis the Box. I saw Santa or some Christmas stuff in one of the storage rooms. Hold on. Okay, it was one of these 2. I went in and I saw maybe one of these. Okay, there's a Santa. And I don't see. What's that? Is there something red? Yes, there's something red. 4 Dead Santas. 4 Dead Santas. What does that mean? 4 Dead Santas. It's kind of grotesque. Mr. Santa? Is it a doll? No. It's not a doll. A bunch of Halo stuff up here. That's kind of cool. Over here, this looks like. I thought these were Christmas ornaments. How do you find 4 Dead Santas? Still have to find Curtis the Box, whatever the hell that means. A box. Just these boxes with names on them. Jesus Christ, I swear this thing's gonna be staring me right in the face and I'm gonna kick myself when I actually find it. Oh my god, hold on. I have a weird memory. I saw something here. Yep, there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Dead Santas. Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. So, where have I seen? Where have I seen video games? I haven't. Bedrooms, maybe? That's a Super Nintendo cartridge. So that can't be it because I don't think it would have come out on Super Nintendo. I can't even make those things out, so there's no way for me to know this. Not even a game system or anything like that. I don't think that's it. I'm looking at a picture of the cover right now. It's got the Lego logo on it. Lego Star Wars, Curtis the Box. Okay, box. It would have to be something prominent, right? It would have to be something you can actually read. It would be cruel. What does that say? New to no. See, I don't even know if I'm looking for something that actually is. Hello? Looking for Curtis? Aversa? Glad you have a bakery. Dole, you too. I'm glad you're doing fine there. Where is Curtis? And where am I going to find a freaking... I haven't even seen video games here. Why is there deodorant and stuff? Is that that looks like deodorant. I don't think it's deodorant, but it looks like deodorant. Okay, that's a Wii, right? That's not a... Yeah, that's a... Or a GameCube? It's not an Xbox, though. I know that much. I haven't had a game system, like a dedicated game system, since the Super Nintendo. I'd be so mad if I passed it and I didn't recognize it for what it was. John Edwards, I think. I haven't heard that name in a while. Wait, did I look through these? No. Oh my god. I'm getting a headache. I have a big headache, actually. South Park. Is that a DVD or a game, actually? Looks like 5, maybe season 5. Oh my god. That's it. Lego Star Wars. So what's left is Curtis the Box. And I'm still missing one Xbox, actually. Okay, but I'll worry about the Xbox later. Curtis the Box, where would... See, if they said a box with Curtis, like, written on it, that would be one thing. Oh my god, I don't want to have to do each of these aisles. I don't want to give up. I really don't want to give up. Mama didn't raise a quitter. I raised a kid with a lot of mental issues, but not a quitter. Not a quitter. Fragile. What does that mean? Something packets. Maybe in the packing area? Hershey's something, I guess. Does that say Tron? Tron? Can't read those. Sample something? Sample box? Okay. You need a sample to figure out what a box looks like? 2016 topless calendar. Classy. Yeah, right above the Beauty and the Beast stuff. Cool. Greeting cards, kitchen upgrades. All the boxes are, well, the majority of the boxes are down here. It has to be down here, though. Right? I can't even read that. Something standard? Black? There's... Oh my god. I said I wasn't a very handy person. Is Curtis a brand of toolbox? Okay, alright. Oh my god. Okay, I'm still missing one Xbox. What else? Okay, so what's the next tier? There's one more tier on this thing. Louisville Losers, Why Can't We All Just Get Along? One Piece Volume 3, Cool Daddy? Finger Soccer, Secret Gardens, Blankets, Wits, Absolute... I'm not finding all that! Oh my god, I always spend way too much time on this. Okay. Oh, that's fun. I would love to actually put together my own list of stuff to try to find for people, but I'm calling it quits. I've spent as much time as I'm going to in here. So that's 8800 Blue Lick Road. If there's stuff that you want to try, see if other people can find, go ahead and put it down in the comments here. Have other people go through this and see if they can spot this stuff. Be specific with what it is, though. Curtis the Box, Curtis the Toolbox, maybe. Oh God. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you later.